Hello, Cancer. My name is Missy, and I'm here to read some AstroCharms for the month of September. We're going to go ahead and get started and get right into it. We have the song Juicy, the Notorious B.I.G. What I'm going to do is get some general energies from the Mother Mary Oracle and our Housewives Tarot before I go ahead and move on to the charms portion of the reading. Let me go ahead and get these shuffled. So these readings are meant to be timeless and general in nature. If the details fit for your situation, the reading is meant for you. But if they do not, please do not try to force it, because that will do more harm than good. It's definitely not my intention. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. So if you need advice in any of those areas, please go and consult a professional. And please do not do something simply because I suggest it in one of these videos. You are an adult who has responsibility for your own life. Please use it to your advantage. Okay, one more shuffle. I actually feel like we need two of those here. So we have Our Lady Who Gives Peace. It's the number 32, which breaks down to a 5. So there could be some sort of changes happening. And actually, yeah, because we do have that nest there with the eggs in it. So there is definitely something getting ready to happen. Whether that is you giving peace to someone else or not, I'm not sure, but I think it is, only because, this nest is kind of, it looks as if she is protecting it, maybe nurturing it, maybe watching over the nest. It could be more than one person as well, by the way. We have actually 3 eggs. These 2 cards right here are definitely the cards. I'm not even going to cut anymore. All right, now we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely like someone is going through some sort of, or multiple people are going through some sort of, pain, sadness, difficult energies. It could be actually 2 people, because I feel like there's 2. And look at, now we've got the 2 of Cups with the 3 of Wands. Maybe there are 2 people here that are going through something difficult. And it's going to be on you. Look at Our Lady of Peaceful Change, Our Lady who prevents interference. Interesting. I was going to say it's going to be on you in order to bring peace to this situation. However, if there are multiple people involved, don't get involved. So I know that seems very like counterintuitive. But hold on, just give me a second here. Let me finish looking at, because I want to pull some stuff in. So we've got the number 12, the number 22. So 1, 2, 2, 2, and another 2 over here. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. The 3 of Wands, it's like waiting for your ships to come in, right? 2s are all about support, though. Waiting for support. Hold on. But there's this. I think somebody's going to want you to take their side. I'm actually going to read from the book real quick. Give me 1 second. So Our Lady of Peaceful Change says, change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is a change that has been triggered by the loving prayers held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in your heart as you transition from one way to another. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purpose or purposes than unnecessary worry, which is seen through this Nine of Swords. So in other words, get out of your head. There's no reason to worry. Trust me a little more and know that the changes you are encountering now or soon will are actually the blessing of my answer to your prayers. Hold on. 22. Our Lady who prevents interference. It says, your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is the triumph of spiritual freedom. Interesting. So if somebody is coming in trying to interfere in some sort of partnership, it's saying don't fear, don't worry. But I feel like it's you who's going to be a comfort for someone else. It doesn't feel like I'm not, I'm not really feeling it a whole different way. I don't know how to make sense of that or how to explain that. It's that there's this energy of someone's coming in trying to interfere with someone's partnership. I don't know what kind of partnership, whether that's love, business, what, but it's or friendship, but it's some sort of partnership. But I feel like it's you who needs to comfort someone else, or maybe you are running interference. I am actually going to get a couple more cards just because I want to get a little bit more information here. I feel like I don't have enough. And it's interesting because now that I think about it, in the beginning, there was actually two piles that were kind of trying to get my attention. We've got another two here. So this Two of Wands is definitely about support. This is about support behind the scenes, or support that isn't completely obvious, although, you know, unless she has four arms, right? Like there's another person there that you just don't see. But I feel like it's just the twos keep coming out very strong. And this particular, it's like there's a little bit of advantage here with this Two of Wands because she's got four hands. She can do more, meaning that if there's someone helping maybe one of these people has someone behind the scenes helping them. Maybe you are the one, or maybe it's you who has someone behind the scenes helping you. Now we have the Nine of Wands, which is, look at her, she's climbing the ladder of success, and it's basically saying, don't give up, you're almost there. But she's doing it in style too. Look at her. She's wearing heels in that, dress. We have the song, Wasted Time, the Eagles. And interesting. Look at this. We've got the King of Swords. Hold on. And then we've got all these major arcana. The Devil. The Hanged Man. Here's the Queen of Swords. So this is a couple, probably a married couple, or we're seeing that anyway with all the twos. It's about a partnership. So if it's not a married couple, there's definitely some sort of promise or contract or something, partnership here. Especially with the lovers, I would say this is more like a couple. But with all of this major arcana energy, and especially having the Hanged Man sitting directly in the center, and it's coming out directly over this Two of Wands, where it's talking about like support, right? But then look at right here. Now she's hanging him out to dry on the clothesline. With her dirty, or with her underwear, basically. So it's like the airing out the dirty laundry is sort of the energy that's coming through. But with these, it looks like someone behind the scenes is going, nope, don't you dare air out the dirty laundry. Don't you dare. And I think that's actually a good thing. I got to be honest, with the Death card at the end, with the Lovers card and the car going off the cliff, and the way the Queen of Swords is cutting off this dude's head, right? Not you know, specifically, but like not literally, but you know what I'm saying, because it's really a rose that she's pruning, right? But basically, he did something. Obviously, he did something that he wasn't supposed to do. She's considering airing out her dirty laundry, but someone behind the scenes is like, don't be crazy. Just, you know, do what you got to do and bring everything to an end, because literally with this particular Death card, that food is rotten. It's not coming back. You have to throw that food out. So it's time to cut somebody out, cut somebody off, you know, just don't say anything out loud about it. This says everything expires. Real salmonella, a full quart. Manufactured in New York. Underneath where it says death, it says another fine food. You can see all the flies on everything, right? Like, it's just, yeah. Everything is dead and decaying, and it's not coming back. And it's because of this devil energy here. We have the song, Don't Forget to Remember Me, Carrie Underwood. Yeah. Yeah, we have, I just wanted to look, just because we have, so, and then look, Our Lady of Sacred Waters underneath that. So this is literally confirming again, like whatever this situation is, if this is a business partnership and the business partner did something underhanded and sneaky, don't tell anybody about it, because that will bring disaster. But if it's also a marriage and they did something they shouldn't have, don't say anything about it. Just do whatever you have to do to get yourself out of this situation behind the scenes. And then right here it says, with all of this, it's just basically saying, like, keep things a mystery, keep them sacred, especially if it has to do with a promise or contract. As you can see here in the original, we have 3 eggs in this nest. It looks like 1 egg is going to be leaving the nest here. So again, take that however it resonates, but maybe that's one less responsibility that you'll have. It could be this person, you know, that's one of the eggs leaving the nest, or one less responsibility that you'll have. But it's going to require restraint. I did not mean for this to go this long. This video is going to be a lot longer than I intended, but what we're going to do is put the Death card on the top of this little pile as a reminder of your advice, which is end this, end it. That will bring peace to you, end this partnership, definitely. Okay. And actually, we're going to put this one here. You want the change to go, or the transition for the end of this partnership to go as smoothly as possible. Okay. So here in the center, we have the moon and the $5 bill, but the $5 bill came out upside down. So I feel like it's saying with this that, I feel like it's saying, okay, so because this is a piece of opalite, it's man-made. So I always see this as sort of like magician energy, because look at the coloring of it is gorgeous. It's like a rainbow, right? But it's still man-made. It's glass. That's not a crystal. That's not natural. I mean, it's made of natural things, but it's still man-made. So it's, and it's a moon, which is talking about like emotions, right? So it's basically saying that you have control over how you feel in your own emotions. But if you don't get control over it, because this came out upside down, if you don't get control over your own emotions, you're gonna cause these losses to become difficult, these changes to become difficult. But also you have control of this change and you can minimize the loss is also the message there. And it's interesting to me that we have another $5 bill coming out over your 11th house. So I think your friends are definitely helping you, and they're definitely a benefit through you or for you through this change, as we already saw through the cards. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I want to go to a couple places, but let's go here first because we have the scissors. So we already know that you need to cut somebody out. See, there's those shears again. So these shears are saying you have to cut somebody out. But I feel like because it's falling in the house of joint resources as well as your higher self, right? It's and actually the sharp end of the scissors is sitting in the house of joint resources. So I feel like there is a little bit of a loss that could be had in financially once this happens, but because the handle is still sitting here, like I feel like I have to be really honest with you. You've got with our piece of hematite here, and then having the handle of the scissors in the 9th house, it's like once you cut this person out, it's like, especially if you can keep your thoughts and your emotions stable, it's like you almost immediately attract what you need to you to sort of fill that gap. It's like manifestation at its finest, really, because of this energy here and everything else that we talked about. But yeah. So the moon here in the 7th house, again, speaks to like your emotions when it comes to your contracts, your promises to others and the other people in your life, your relationships, partnerships, whether that's a spouse or business partner. So it's just saying that you're in your emotions about it. It's literally confirming this, but also it's like the emotions are building. With the mouse here in the 5th house, there could be some like small irritations concerning the children, or not the children, or your children if you have them. If it's not concerning your children, it's concerning either fun, like maybe there are problems whenever you're trying to go out and have fun, or you're getting all caught up in your emotions when you're out with friends, or that kind of thing. Little difficulties in your creative pursuits. Maybe tiny little things that you haven't noticed either, that you're just starting to notice that bother you. Okay, and then coming over to the 2nd and 3rd houses. This is all about you know, being very clear and honest about what it is that you value, what it is that you want, what it is that you need. You know, trying to be very wise and responsible about it. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. And it's interesting that as soon as I said that, this song, he says, this is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them because I don't want nobody to hurt me. It's a song, Wishing Well, Juice WRLD. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, since I'm new here, and I thank you for watching.